Hi survivors, it's me Prepper Zan. I'm reporting to you. I'm in the gym doing what I do on a daily basis, and that's working out, getting ready for the showdown. And if you don't know what the showdown is, those videos I just uploaded, the last two, that's the showdown. If you guys are not paying attention to what's going on in the world, you're gonna be left behind, and that's if you survive it. And I'm gonna say God forbid on that one, because I sure don't want to see anybody really who've been watching these prepping videos, who's supposed to be consciously aware, fall short and behind because they're not mentally, physically prepared. It's all over the world. In the mainstream media, they're not covering it. People have lost their minds. Most of them in a good way. When I said lost their minds, they're not having it. They're not having the fact that their rights and freedoms are being taken from them, and people, overseers or people in power, I have to be careful with what I say here, are trying to control them and make them do something that they don't want to do. And I really commend these people, and we all need to be doing something. We really do, because it has really gotten out of hand, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. A lot of us trying to avoid it, a lot of us trying to ignore it, a lot of us trying to deny it. But y'all, this is really happening. The world we living in, it seems like the whole system all over the world is falling. And the bad thing about it, so many of us have gotten so used to living on the system, depending on these people for everything. And there's no loyalty to this system. You could get, man, our ancestors, all our bloodlines mostly have been giving money, giving everything, giving time to the system, and we get nothing. This is what we get for it. This is what we get for it. Somebody released what they released out here into the world, and now you want to put something in everybody. I have to say it like that. I have to say allegedly. You know, you cause the problem and then you have a solution for it. This is what we get for it. And because we all have depended on these people, man. And it's just unbelievable. People are not having it. They're tired. I was surprised to see the protests in New York, because mostly everybody I was talking to was talking about they were going to get it. I heard a couple of people saying they weren't going to get it. But for the most part, a lot of people saying they was going to get it. And then when they started, the people who hadn't gotten it yet, they were trying to wait to see how it was going to make everybody else react. They were saying that they were going to get it once they start coming out with those mandates. It's as if the system was forcing people to get it, depriving people of things that they do all the time. Oh, you're not going to be able to do this, you're not going to be able to do that unless you get it. It's the divide and conquer tactic, y'all. Divide and conquer. They just sitting there watching everybody go crazy, fighting on each other. You know, people who are against the jab, then you have the people who are for it, and they're going back and forth with one another. And all the while, the powerful people, they loving it, because everybody's falling into the trap that they want us to fall into. Instead of us coming together and uniting, this is the time to really unite. We all need each other right now. Okay, none of us by ourselves fight this alone. And it's going to get worse and worse. Y'all can expect the next 4 or 5 to 6 years, like my cousin said, for this to be happening. I am meeting people who have said they've gotten this new virus that's out. This one lady, she's in her 70s. She said that she just got it, recovered from it a month ago. She was in a hospital, came back home. She said she and 8 of her friends went out for drinks here in Texas, here in Houston. And she said out of the 8, 4 of them died. Sad story to hear, you know. And she said by the grace of God, she survived it. So y'all, it is something out there. It is. Ain't no telling how much is out there, you know. It's so much money being made behind this, I have to say allegedly. But I'm just here to inform, to report, and to try to make aware. Please be careful what you're doing. Please be careful where you're going. Please be careful who you have around you. Please be careful who you go around. Please be careful how you're spending your money. Be careful of the decisions you're making. we need to plan for the next 5 to 10 years as far as this pandemic is concerned, because it's bad. Now they coming up with the triple ouch. Oh, when you get the triple ouch, that's gonna help you. So how many ouches people gonna have to get? I mean, it's unbelievable. If you're not prepping, if you're not praying, if you're not planning, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. It's getting serious out here. And a lot of us are worried. A lot of us are concerned. Just very concerned. And it's something to be concerned about. You know. But that's why you prep, and that's why you plan, and that's why you prepare. So you can be in a better situation. A better situation. You guys just put your seatbelt on. If y'all thinking this thing gonna be over with anytime soon, you in for a rude awakening. We all thought this would be over with in a couple of months when it first started happening. I had a friend say, well, I'll be glad when it's over. I know in another month or two it'll be over. We'll be back to our lives. Here it is almost 2 years later. And it seems like it's getting worse and, no, it's not seem, it is getting worse and worse and worse. And we're gonna have to rise and come together. We're gonna have to. All right, you guys, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment what you think. How you planning, how you prepping, how you preparing. Let's talk about it in the comment section. You can follow me on BitChute, it's Zan Harold. Twitter, Prepper Zan. My other YouTube channel, Zan Harold. And my Patreon page, where I have my survival classes. Say watch, keep vigilant. Keep your eyes and ears open. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Keep surviving. Because these are the days and times in which we are living in. It's not a joke. This is real serious business, y'all. These are real serious times in which we are living in. These are serious times we're facing. The future is looking very uncertain for a lot of us. For so many people right now. You know, you have people who are trying their best to overthrow the administration. But it's unfortunately because we have this one political party who's running both the Senate and the Congress. And I really don't like talking about this on this platform, so I'm being very careful how I choose my words. But we're in for the fight of our lives. We're in for the fight of our lives. Keep surviving. ZanHarold.com.